Hello! Oop, what was that? Anyways, moving aside from that, I'm going to be playing a little bit of Draw Me, and this was the first person, a cute little vegan, and I was like, ooh, okay, I gotta lock in. I did play a few rounds before this, which I wish I was recording, but I wasn't. I can, show you some pictures on the screen of the previous rounds. But yeah, that's just about it. I was struggling to find, the right art style I wanted to use, and then I decided to go with something new and go with, some thinner lines. Which actually, in the end, I didn't even like it that much. I wish I did go back and ended up staying in my comfort zone. But I decided, hey, let's have some fun. Which, you know what? I don't necessarily regret that much, but it didn't come out as I wanted it to. This is also my first time using my voice in any video, honestly. So, yay, that's a little nerve-wracking. I'm a little anxious. Definitely not good for my anxiety. But oh well, I take my medication occasionally. So anyways, yeah, so if you hear me, make any mistakes or sound a little nervous or stumbling upon my words, that's probably why. Because this is my first video, and I plan to make more, hopefully. And they'll mostly surround Draw Me, probably, like I used to feature. Anyway, since this is a new account, I really have no Robux, and I wanted to draw that. I wanted to show that. I did set up my tips and everything, everything was custom. I was hoping that maybe some generous soul would give me 2 Robux without being one of those little beggars, okay? I didn't want to snoop that low. And I do have a goal with this. I want to see how much Robux I can make through, art-related games, and which games give me the most Robux, donation-wise. I want to, do a little social experiment, but also, test my art, and, I don't know. I'll post a video eventually, maybe. If anything happens successfully. It might take me 3 years to get 1 donation, so who knows. In the video's gonna be 20 seconds long, and it's just gonna be I got 1 donation in this game. Yep, bye. That's all it's gonna have. Oh my god. Anyways, I don't know if you saw this, but she gave me 1 star. We were the last 2 people in the server, and she gave me 1 star. She did leave the server, but I didn't know that. So I was, when I drew her, I didn't, want to draw her. I just, I did not put much effort into the drawing. In all fairness, I didn't want to, because she gave me 1 star. 1 star. I hate people like that. Rate fairly. So I may have drawn some incriminating photos, calling her greedy and doing a little chippy, but I decided to get rid of it because I still thought she was in the server and I didn't want to be mean, so I just drew myself side-eyeing her. It was so humiliating afterwards to figure out when the round ended that she left and I was the last one there. I had to leave immediately. That was so humiliating. So basically I rejoined, I joined a different server this time, and as you can see, look at all those likes. I was so excited. I was ooh, I know these people gonna eat down, and guess what? They did. They did not disappoint me. Anyways, as we go into this part, oh my god, did I love this guy's avatar. I thought it was the most adorable thing ever. I genuinely enjoyed drawing his avatar so much. I know it's a little, stereotypical, but it was so cute. Maybe it was just the goldfish that won me over, but I adored this outfit. I had so much fun drawing it. I did have some difficulties with the eyebrows, as you can see, but other than that, it went pretty smoothly. I am getting back into the flow of things. Woohoo! The hair was a little but other than that, I keep saying other than that, but other than those 2 things, it went nicely. I really enjoyed this piece. But as you can see, there wasn't much space for the shirt, so I couldn't fit the little goldfish on the shirt, so I decided to incorporate it in other ways by putting little fishies around and little wonky stars. What is that? That is not a star. Oh my god. But yeah, and then I decided to color in the hair a little bit to make it like pop. Look at like everyone's drawings. They were so cool. I really love the colors on the fish one. Oh my god, this overall was beautiful. The art everyone did was amazing too. Like I was like I was so in love with their art. Like look at that. Oh my god, those were so cool. I was like, this is so cool. Oh my god, I love their art so much. Took a second to like admire it fully. Now with this one, I decided to go for a more chibi art style, and then I actually did stick with this until like the end of the video, but ooh, spoilers. But yeah, I really liked the way this one turned out. I decided to go a little bit out of my comfort zone for sure, and I decided to color it more than like grayscale, which I overall think was a great decision. I had very much fun with this. It was so cute. I love the avatar she has. It's so adorable. I love like the little face and everything, and I think everything she has on too is like 100% free, which really proves you don't have to have Robux to be able to stylize your avatar, because I adored this. This was so cute. I love their avatar so much. Like what? This was the cutest little thing ever. I honestly think this was my favorite avatar overall. I don't know. But yeah, I did have like some overlaying in the colors, but you know, there was like 10 seconds left. I did not care. Now as we go into this, look at that. Look at those art. Like, oh my god, I love Sunflower's art. Like, I only gave it 3 stars and I regretted that. I wish I gave it 5. I also love their art. It was so cute. I love the art. I just really love the little giddy bitty. It was so cute. I love this. And I got first place. Woo. And I don't know if you saw that, but I tried to take a screenshot, but I didn't screenshot it at the right time, so I just went back and deleted it. I was so proud of this drawing. Anyways, this one, I wanted to like pop out her personality. Like, I felt like she was a baddie and I wanted to showcase it, you know? I did go for a chibi art style. Like I said, I did stick with this for a while. This one isn't my personal favorite, but it was a good one. I really like the way it did. I wish with the colors though, I do regret some of the color choices. I love the pose. It was really a really cute pose. But like when I went and like shaded it, I think some of the colors on the skin were too dark and like patchy. Like if you see this, I go over that with that and I never like fixed it, which I regret because that looks so ugly. But other than that, I quite appreciate this. I like the colors I chose for the clothing. The hair, like whenever I selected the hair color, it kept doing like some weird lines. Oh, was I trying to see like what? Anyways, I did enjoy like the little highlights. They were cute. I need a little background color, but that's all I had time for. I was gonna fix the blush last second, but I did not have time. And look at Sunflower again with this beautiful art. Like, she never disappoints. Like, I see her art and my jaw drops again to the ground. Like, girl, come on. And there's mine. I love Sunflower. I love Sunflower. I need to give them 5 stars next time, honestly. Like, I feel so bad. They deserve first place. Their art is so much better. They should have won that one. Oh, this one. This one isn't my favorite, but this is the one I ended it on because after this I got a little bored and I was just like, I don't want to play anymore. And it's pretty late and I wanted to finish this video and, you know, go to bed. But I really like what I did for the eyes. I just wish I had a little bit more time with the coloring because I kept messing up with that. But other than that, it was pretty nice. And the hands, I hate the hands in this drawing. It's because like chibi hands are so like difficult to do. I decided to go with like little circles and I regret that. I should have done more like hands. I was like, oh, it looks cute. It did look cute at first, but it didn't. Like after I added the little bracelets, it looks so I don't know, it just didn't look good. I didn't like it how it turned out. But it's, and then if you see this, I was trying to like color it in and stuff, but like I did it on the wrong layer, so I had to go back and redo it on the right layer, the actual color layer, and I did not have time. And I kept doing it wrong, and it didn't work. It didn't work out. Like, what can I say? Also, these waiting times were so long. Like, some people in the server were just, like, not proper. And there we go. Oh, my God. I was talking too much, but Sunflower ate down again with her gorgeous art. Also, I did report a I hate you drawing because, like, okay, I'm not gonna give you any stars. Anyways, this is the end of the video. If you want to hear me yap more, like, tell me, because honestly, I don't know how I did, but I hope I did okay with the voiceovers. I hope my voice wasn't too annoying. These are also some screenshots I did take of my drawings, but yeah, goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the video. And thanks for the support.